Hi, I'm Doug Lehman, your video brand ambassador, putting it to you in layman's terms for Barb Giammanco and the social-centered selling moment of the day. Ongoing training, personal development training. Are you making time? Is it a priority for your own sales development process? I know it can be very challenging in sales. In some cases, your quotas increased on a quarterly basis. Your territory may have gotten bigger or smaller, but you just don't have the bandwidth or make time to self-train. Well, this leads me to a great blog post from Barb Giammanco over at Social Centered Selling. Barb's blog post is titled, I'm Too Busy. And we're going to bring Barb out here shortly as the voice of reason. But I'm going to lay it out to you in layman's terms, my takeaways from Barb's post. You make excuses not to self-train, and I understand that at times. You just don't have the bandwidth or time. Perhaps you fall back on the same sales techniques. Feature, function, benefit, but you're not creating any value with your potential prospects and customers. You're telling, you're showing, but you're not selling any value. Let's face it, today's customers and potential prospects are smarter, more educated than ever. They know what they want. They do their research online and they talk to their peers. The savvy sales rep is aware of this and they're studying and trying to bring value to their clients. They're watching webinars, reading blog posts, reading articles, watching videos, self-studying, any type of resource to up their game to bring value. Value is above and beyond your corporate training on your feature, function, and benefits. Now I'm making an assumption here, actually two. The first assumption is the sales representative knows their products and services, the standard feature, function, and benefits. Assumption number two, they're selling and they're marketing to the right target audience. They have a clear understanding of who they're selling to. Today's rockstar sales representatives have these qualities. One, they make time. They make it a priority to continue the education process. They're learning and they're developing on a regular basis. They're not waiting for corporate training programs, marketing training, onboarding programs when you first start a job. They go out and get that information on a daily basis. At the end of the day, you're held accountable for your own sales goals and quota. Take a vested interest in continuing the learning process and giving yourself a competitive advantage over other sales representatives. So how do you go out and achieve this competitive advantage over other sales representatives? Well, you simply make time. You make it a priority. You're not too busy to continue the education process. Go out and get the information. Go online. Use the internet. It's an infinite library. Talk to sales peers and colleagues on what works for them. Better yet, talk to your clients and customers to find out what value points they want. Interview your marketing team. Talk to your product developers. Just go out and get the information that's above and beyond the simple feature, function, and benefits. Don't wait and procrastinate for corporate training programs to educate you. Continue the education process on your own. Now that's my take from the article, but let's go to the main source. Let's go to the voice of reason who wrote this article, Barb Giammanco. Barb, what do you think?
You know, Doug, I put a priority on learning, and all successful people do. Sellers they're committed to excellence. They're going to be in the top 10% of earners. And learning is something that they make a priority. It's kind of like eating healthy foods or exercising on a regular basis. Ongoing learning is really important because the more skilled at the craft you are, the more successful you're going to be as a seller. You've got to know about your prospect's business, their industry, the competitors, the challenges. You know, your knowledge becomes a competitive advantage. On the sales side, you always need to be improving your skills and adapting, learning how to use technology as part of your sales process. Attend complimentary webinars, you can listen to audio casts, you can watch webcasts, you can read books and articles and blog posts. I don't use sports analogies a lot, but you know what? I'm a fan of the movie Miracle. Think about the 20 guys who came together and became the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. These guys were already pros. They were already pros at their game. But Herb Brooks, their coach, he knew if these guys didn't go to a whole nother level, they were never going to beat the Russians. They worked, they practiced, they learned. That's what great salespeople do, and those sellers who put a priority on learning, they are always going to be in top demand. Back to you, Doug.
Doug Lehman, putting it to you in layman's terms, your social-centered selling moment of the day. Remember to connect, collaborate, and close. Thank you.